Hello, you awesome fourth graders. Okay, to do your summary on your African animal, this is a sample, and they have a problem with the COPS. C stands for capitals, O stands for organization, P stands for punctuation, and S stands for for spelling. So we're going to go piece by piece. The very first paragraph should talk about your main idea as well as what your topic is going to talk about. And look at their first paragraph. It says, in the story, African Animal, great job. They have the title in quotes and it's capitalized both times. That's amazing and that's great. The author talks about the giraffe. That's great. The main idea is the giraffe. But what I'm finding is this is the first paragraph. It needs to be indented. So I'm going to come down here and I'm going to tab it and indent it. Oh, but you know, look at what happened. There's some issues with his or hers. I think it's Josephina's formatting. So I'm just going to go like this. I'm going to just go backwards a little bit. And so now I'm going to see if I can tab this. Yep, now I can. In the story, African Animal, the author talks about the giraffe. He tells about some interesting facts, their amazing families, and their beautiful coats. So this author is telling, the writer is telling us exactly the three things they're going to talk about. But notice here the punctuation. See how there's a space in between the S and the comma? You need to get rid of that. So I'm going to go backwards and get rid of that. The space should be after the comma. So he tells about some interesting facts, great adjective, interesting. Their amazing families. Oh, and there's that floating comma again, but this time it's right next to the A. So I'm going to go here, get rid of it, put a space after it, and their beautiful coats. There it is. Now they have giraffes are an interesting animal. I think that should be right up here with their in their first paragraph. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to backspace so I get it in there. And then look at this. Giraffes are. See that A in there? That should not be capitalized, not in the middle of a sentence. Giraffes are a, oh, now there's a blue underline. I'm going to right click on it and it says an interesting. That's right. Because if you have a in front of a word that starts with a vowel, you need to put the N in front of it and make it an interesting animal. So there's our first paragraph. So now the second paragraph needs to talk about interesting facts. And so let's see how they open it up. There are some very interesting facts about giraffes. Perfect. Giraffes have long necks and legs. A giraffe's, oh, look, wait a minute. There's a period. What should come after the period? A capital letter. So I'm going to capitalize that. A giraffe's neck can be over 6 feet long. They can be 15 feet long steps. How about they can have? They themselves are not 15 feet long steps, but they can have. And what are we missing at the end? A period. So there is the interesting facts about giraffes. Now, according to their opening paragraph, they have amazing families. So we should be looking at the amazing family. The amazing facts of the family. That's a great statement, but it's not a sentence. There's no verb. And also it's bolded. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to highlight this. I'm going to get rid of the bold. Oh, it's not bolded. I think it's just a different font. It is. These are all Let's see. Robo. Not sure if I can find the one that they used. But let me go down and see. They used, oh, there it is. Now it looks like the rest. The amazing facts of the family. How about there are amazing facts? There are many. I hate how that changes it. There are many amazing facts of the family. Or about. About would be better. About the family. The babies are 6 feet tall when they are born. Excellent. The males can be taller than the females, and the males can be 17 feet tall. That's wonderful. I got my 3 details. Do I have to have all the details about them? No, as long as I have at least 3. I don't know what they're called. I could put that in there. I think I might add that in there. The babies, and I'm going to put comma, called calves, are 6 feet tall. The males, called bulls, can be even taller than the females. Males, the males can be 17 feet tall. Oop, looking for that period. And then I'm going to add the last fact. Females are called, what were they called? Maybe I got the males wrong. Cows. They're called cows. I couldn't think what they were called. There we go. And there's my next paragraph about the Amazing Families. Notice it's indented. It's nicely aligned on this side. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 amazing facts. Now look at that next paragraph. It should be about their beautiful coats. They have a beautiful coat. Perfect opening sentence. That their coat helps to protect it from enemies. How about their coat? We don't need the word that there. Let's get rid of that and say their coat helps. Their coats help to protect them. Let's say them from their enemies. They have a different pattern on their coats. How about well, I don't know. Does it say each giraffe in here? It says every giraffe has a different pattern on its coat. So we'll just leave that. They have a different pattern on their coats. That giraffes are very interesting animals. There's that again. Let's get rid of the that and just say giraffes. And plus we had that G capitalized in the middle of the sentence. Let's do giraffes are truly a very interesting animal. That's a great closing sentence. Now the author is going to rewrap, just like they did at the beginning. The author taught his readers about interesting facts. Yep, the first paragraph is about interesting. He has it listed first there. So there's that connection. Fascinating families. There's amazing families, but he used fascinating to make it more interesting. And this is about the amazing facts about the family and the amazing color of the giraffe. Let's do one thing. You have a list. You have a comma, fascinating families, comma, in your list, and the amazing color of the giraffe. Period. Excellent. Now he's doing your backwards quote. Giraffes are an interesting animal. Giraffes are very interesting animals. Can do that. I would change this maybe a little bit. Giraffes are an interesting animal was your hook at the beginning. At the end, my closing, I'm going to, first off, it's giraffes, should be capitalized. Giraffes are very, how about fascinating? I don't think we've used the word fascinating yet. Fascinating. And I don't know if I spelled that right. Oh, I did. Fascinating animals. Here we have it. We have our introduction paragraph. It tells the title. We might want to put in, if we had the author's name, we could put the author's name. We might want to put in that this is a nonfiction story. We don't have to. He tells about, and now he's telling the main ideas, the interesting facts, families, coats, and then he gives his hook. Giraffes are an interesting animal. Excellent. Here's his 3 paragraphs, each about each of those different topics. His last paragraph, the author taught his readers about, and he reviews the 3 things, facts, families, color, and then he closes with a great closing. This is a fantastic summary written like this. Yours can be like this too. I'm going to call this publishable. That means we could actually publish this if we wanted to. And it has all the pieces. It's been cops. Our capitals are fixed. We had those problems. Organization, we organized it a little bit better with the indents. Punctuation, we added our punctuation where it was needed. Spelling, I don't know if we had any spelling. Oh, the spelling was the wrong words. I think that's why I put an S on there. So we did that. So well done.